Hey, what's happening, everybody out there in the YouTube media world? Check it out. This your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound himself. It is going down. Anyway, just here. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, only because there hasn't really been no fights that were really worth getting my opinion on. Just to being honest, the Klitschko Atomic fight was the one I was gonna do one on, but then it was just so obvious who was gonna win. I was just like, yeah, whatever, who cares? Anyway, so we are talking about Floyd Mayweather. You might want to say vicious Floyd Mayweather against vicious Victor Ortiz. My post-fight views and thoughts about what happened. The fight itself, it was a good fight. I mean, I thought it was going to be a better fight. I thought it was leading to be a good fight. It actually panned out just like I thought it would. Floyd came out and was going to counterpunch, and he was counterpunching beautifully. Nice straight right hands down the pipe, which is exactly what you want to do to a southpaw. And Ortiz fought a good fight. I mean, the first two rounds he was having some problems trying to figure out Floyd's counterpunching and his speed, and just trying to figure out that style. Floyd, on the other hand, was just doing his regular Floyd Mayweather spiel, which is jab, jab, right hand, counter shot, right hand, block with the the shoulder and the elbow a little bit. But let's mainly talk about the interesting things of the fight with Victor Ortiz. I like the fact that he stayed tight with his defense. His guard was very tight. He kept his hands close. He threw combination punches when he could get in. Now toward the end of the fight, I got to be honest, he was getting to Mayweather a little bit, and it showed. He landed a few flurries of punches, and the intentions were good. The intentions were to back Floyd up and to frustrate Floyd, and he was. I mean, you could see it on Floyd Mayweather's face. He was a little frustrated. He said, "Okay, I'm getting hit," and he knew that the fight was turning to another level. I mean, I could see the fight turning to another level. I said, okay, Ortiz is starting to get to Mayweather a little bit. I think he's found it, and that's why I believe the headbutt occurred. I believe it was not intentional. Everybody out there is trying to say it was an intentional headbutt. I honestly believe, look, the guy's 24 years old. Like I said, I've been in the ring too myself. Sometimes it's called adrenaline and testosterone. And when you got adrenaline rushing, I mean, come on. You think about it. You're in front of, 10,000 plus, people in the audience. I mean, I've fought in front of 3,000 people plus. And it's no joke, you know what I mean? When you walk out to the ring, your heart is pumping. So in the moment of, I mean, everybody think about it like this. This Floyd Mayweather in front of you. You're a 24-year-old champion. You want to keep your belt. You don't want to let your fans down. And you finally get to the guy. You finally get into Mayweather. Oh, God, yeah, I'm getting him. Boom, boom, boom. And you're throwing these punches, and you're finally landing. You're finally getting in that range that you want to be in. And you got him against the ropes. The crowd is cheering. Of course, your adrenaline is at the peak. It's probably ever has been for Victor Ortiz. I bet you his adrenaline levels were off the charts. And so he threw a headbutt. Yeah. And I don't think it was intentional. I don't think he planned, I'm going to throw this headbutt once I get Mayweather in. No, I don't think it was intentional at all. But he threw it. It was a poor choice. Of course, it's illegal. It's dirty. But I don't think it was intentional. I think it was just a reflex action. Ortiz is from the street. I mean, he grew a tough life, so he has a little street in him. And the street came out. When his adrenaline got rushing, the street just came out of him. And the street also came out of Mayweather. You saw the retaliation. So, like I said, the fight was a good fight. It was going to be a good fight. I mean, like I said, it was a little sad because it seemed that Floyd, he took his shot. And to be honest, it's a tough one to call because it just really depends on what type of a boxing fan you are and what type of a fight fan you are and what type of a person you are just when it comes to analyzing things. So you could look at it two ways. You could look at it as saying Floyd Mayweather's retaliation by that left hook right hand knockout when Victor wasn't really ready, you can say was a dirty thing to do. You could also say that it was justified because it was technically legal because they were going to start boxing again. You could also say that, I mean, this is my view, okay? Not saying it's the right view. Everyone has their views, but this is my view. It was legally dirty, you know, because technically, if you go back and watch it, slow mo the tape, slow mo the video, the referee, Joe Cortez, he wasn't even ready yet. I mean, he was still looking at timekeeper, which is who I'm assuming he was looking at was a timekeeper on the side of the ring. He looked up and he looked up and Ortiz was already getting hit. So once a referee says fight, which I don't remember hearing the referee say, you know, box. Then the referees, they separate the two fighters. Okay, shake your hands. Box. That's usually what they do. I didn't remember hearing that, nor did I see him mouth that. So it's a sticky situation. It's really muddy. But like I said, it just depends on what spectrum you're in. It is a dirty sport. This is boxing. It's fighting. It is protect yourself at all times. Victor Ortiz should have kept his hands up, but I can understand the fight did seem delayed. It did seem like the fight was at a stall moment. So me being in the ring, I probably wouldn't have put my hands up either. One thing I would have did was I would have got my ass up. I wouldn't have looked to I wouldn't have looked to the referee. I would have got up and I would have argued the hell out of that decision. If they did stop the fight, I would have tried to charge across the ring. It would have been a Mike Tyson situation if Mayweather had done that to me. I would have literally tried to get at him. It would have been a brawl in the ring. Victor Ortiz didn't really do that, and so that didn't really look good on his part either. I mean, I would have made a full-scale riot in the ring. But like I said, so it's really tough. It just depends on what type of a fight fan you are. I'm in between. I'm in the middle of the spectrum. I really don't know which way to go. When people ask me all the time, "Hey, yo, what do you think about what happened?" And I'm like, I'm stuttering because it's like it seemed legal, but it wasn't honorable. You know what I mean? It wasn't the honorable thing to do. It's not something that if you're 41-0 and you're champion and you're, claiming to be pound for pound champion of the world and I'm a legend, I beat Sugar Ray Leonard, I'll do this, I'll do that, I can do all these things, like Floyd Mayweather does, then you don't have to resort to something like that. If what I would have did was, if Victor Ortiz hit me with a headbutt, I would have shook hands, let the ref break us, and right away I would have either retaliated with a headbutt or a low blow back. I mean, I wouldn't have just, try to knock him out while he wasn't ready. That's just, it's not real the honorable thing to do. I mean, to be honest, on the streets, they say that's bitch shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's technically a knockout on the record. And like I said, it's just not a cool thing to do. I mean, personally, I didn't think it was very honorable. I didn't think it was very manly. I thought it was, if you want my emotional opinion was it was bitch made. It wasn't the right thing to do. It was a way out because Mayweather's probably thought to himself that, hey, this fight's getting a little tougher than I thought. This kid is really bringing it to me. He's got me on the ropes. I'm going to take my shot now. He headbutted me. Cool. This is my opportunity. I'm going to knock him out. This is over. I'm going to go home and take my millions home. So, but I got to be honest. Victor Ortiz doesn't really lose much stock in this fight. He fought Floyd Mayweather, regarded as number one pound for pound. He has options. I would take an immediate rematch. I would blow up the media. I would talk all bunch of stuff on the forums and the boxing sites. I would put Mayweather on blast. I would just put him out there as a cheat and get my rematch and get me some more millions in my pocket. And then I would just fight this similar to the same fight. And I would train harder to be able to throw those punches. Like I've always said, the type of fighter that's going to beat Floyd Mayweather would be an Aaron Pryor type fighter. Because he's a counterpuncher. He doesn't like to stay too busy. So the way to beat Mayweather is to stay extremely busy. And I mean really busy. You got to be Aaron Pryor type busy. 100+ punches around. And you got to be tough, gritty, strong chin, strong will, all that. And ironically, you never really hear Mayweather say in the media that he could beat Aaron Pryor. I've heard him say he could beat Leonard and he could beat, he's better than Ray Robinson. I've heard him say, but he's never mentioned Aaron Pryor. And it's because he has a style to beat Mayweather. But on a side note to that, I gotta say, Victor Ortiz, great job, great fight. Mayweather, good job. You did your thing. You know, you did what you had to do. The end of the fight was unnecessary. You didn't really have to do that. You were probably gonna beat him anyway. So you should have just, I mean, you should have went the manly way about it and just beat him down. You know, just broke him down, boxed him, did your thing. You didn't have to do that. But I mean, it was good for television and it was controversial. So I mean, that's what Mayweather likes to be now. He likes to be controversial, so he got what he wanted. I thought it was a good fight. Like I said, it was going to be a great fight. It was just boiling. It just reached its boiling point, and then it just got diffused, you know, right away. So, yeah, it was a very controversial. But one thing I must say is after seeing that Floyd fighting a southpaw like Victor Ortiz, Victor being able to get in after a little bit, I might have to change my views on Pacquiao Mayweather a little bit because I think Pacquiao's way better than Ortiz. I think Pacquiao obliterates Ortiz 3 rounds. But now it's got me thinking Pacquiao's got a damn good chance at beating Mayweather. And I mean, from what I saw, you know, I don't think the right hand counter shots are going to be just enough to silence Pacquiao. It did silence Ortiz, but not for long. I mean, he came and he started to bring it. So yeah, I see a lot of stock now, and people's opinions might change after seeing that performance from Mayweather. I say take another tune-up fight. Don't fight Pacquiao right now. Take another tune-up because he looked good against Ortiz, but he didn't look Floyd. He didn't look Floyd Mayweather. He looked good though, but he didn't look ready for Pacquiao. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the Mayweather Ortiz fight. There's, like I said, you guys need to go back and watch the fight, give your own opinions, give your own views, because this one's a touchy subject because it's so mixed. I mean, I talked to 10 people and I mean, 5 out of 5, I mean, 50% down the line are going to say it was a dirty fight. 50% are going to say it was a clean ending. So I guess you guys just have to try to catch the fight, catch it on HBO, catch the replay, and check it out for yourself. But it was a Floyd Mayweather knockout victory. It was a KO. It was justified as a legal knockout, and Victor Ortiz should have had his hands up. I really don't agree with the ethics of it, you know, the morals and stuff, but it is what it is. So we gotta just enjoy it while it's here and just take it as it comes. But my favorite part of the whole thing was the altercation between Larry Merchant and Floyd Mayweather. That was hilarious. You guys gotta check that out too. I'm not gonna act it out. I could, but I'm not gonna act it out for you. I just want you guys to watch it, check it out, and that was just hilarious. Also, all right, hey everybody, have a good time, have a good day. I'll talk to you on the pre-fight analysis for the next big fight. I don't do these for every fight. There's a lot of people out there that do it and just flood YouTube and just flood it. I don't do that. I do the fights that just mean something, and that's it. All right. Hey, yo. Talk to you guys later. Peace.